Hey guys, Demolish134 here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Generations Voyager class Roadbuster. Now, as you can see, Roadbuster transforms into a really neat looking armoured truck with a crap ton of weapons. Look at this guy. He is just armed up. So what we've got is we've got a big cannon, an assault rifle, rocket launchers. I don't know what is that? It's kind of a pistol with a scope on it, I don't know, or an RPG. And this thing. So he's got a crap ton of weapons. You can have him just without the weapons, which is fine, but you've got to have him with some weapons. Now, unlike most of the Voyager figures in the Generations line, Roadbuster actually comes with a sticker sheet. He doesn't come with actual paint apps. You have to apply the stickers yourself, which is so frustrating because for some reason, I just cannot put stickers on properly. I haven't put them all on. I mean, I tried my best to get some of them on, but I just could not be bothered to put them all on because they were just really frustrating and they're just a pain. It does come with two main symbols. You can have the Autobot symbol, which I chose, or I believe you get the Wreckers symbol. So that's down to personal preference. I just put the Autobot symbol there because, you know, he's an Autobot. In terms of the paint apps he does actually have, he's got nice green wheels, some nice orange, some brown. It's Roadbuster basically. I mean, we all know his colour scheme. It's just really nice to have a Roadbuster figure that's not a repaint of Ultra Magnus. Remember that really weird animated one that got released? Anyway, yeah, he's got plenty of holes to put the weapons. You can mix and match them. So if you want, you can put the cannon on the side. It's really down to you. You can just mess around with these weapons for quite a while and get quite a bit of fun out of them. Now, just for a quick size comparison, here he is next to the Voyager class Springer toy from the same line. Just so you can see them together. You can see Springer is a bit wider and longer, but is a lot lower than Roadbuster. Roadbuster is just one of those toys that just compacts really well. It's a nice, compact, solid, nice little Jeep, and he's definitely he's high on the list of one of my favourite Generations figures. The transformation is simple and still pretty damn satisfying. First thing you want to do is come around to the back here and just sort of snap this piece off, just bring it down like that, and these will be his legs obviously. Split the legs, fold out his feet. Now you just kind of want to make sure they fold out like that. The instructions say to have him like that and give him some enormous clown feet. Just sort of angle them back and he will stand just fine and doesn't have the enormous feet. So do the same thing on the other side. Take the wheels here and just fold these in like so. Now this is where it gets a little bit hair raising because this figure does have a few QC issues. When we take the arms out, you can take the arms out, these are fine, except the wheel. Don't do that, don't pull the wheel off. There we go. Now it's these pieces here. Now these swing out no problem, but they are on a tiny little pin in there, and there doesn't really seem to be anything preventing that from falling off. So do be very careful when swinging the arms around. Just don't pull it. Rotate the arms down. Just unfold the arms here. Now these arms do remind me of the Fall of Cybertron Ironhide design, which is pretty damn cool. Anyway, as for the chest here, you want to take these two pieces, just fold these underneath like that, then just bring it down, that reveals his head, and there is Roadbuster in his really cool looking robot mode. Now once we've got him in robot mode, you can give him all the guns. Let's give him this plasma gun thing here. I like to stick this on his shoulders here. Now I'm not really familiar with Roadbuster from the comics, so I don't really know how he looks in the comics, but I'm just going to display him how I want him. I like to have the rocket pod on his shoulder. I can give him the assault rifle in his other hand, like that. And then this, actually, that will kind of peg on to this little gun here. And you can give him an enormous sort of cannon if you wish. In fact, actually, that looks kind of stupid. Let's take that off. And let's just put it here or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, you can give him all of his guns, and like I said in the vehicle mode section, you can really play around with this toy and just figure out which configuration you want the weapons to be in. Now, I mentioned earlier that he makes up for his lack of paint apps with a sticker sheet. And the stickers look okay from a distance, but when you get close, you can really see how bad I am at applying stickers. Like, you can see the Autobot symbol is a little bit off-center there. On the crotch piece there, you can kind of see that it's flaking off a little bit, the sticker. On his legs, they're fine because they're fairly easy to do. We get up here, a little bit of problem with the sticker there. So honestly, I do not like stickers, and I generally avoid them wherever possible. But yeah, I mean, from a distance on display, this guy looks absolutely fine. Like, you're not going to notice, but Really wish they could have just painted the damn thing. I mean, was it really that hard? Now, I've really got to say that articulation on this guy is pretty average at best. It's really not that good. Yes, we've got a ball jointed head, and that's perfectly fine. Nice ratcheted shoulders. However, really be careful with these when putting them back in, because they really don't want to go back in. They take some force. Fairly reasonable articulation on the elbow here. We've got another ratchet joint that's really tight. Also, I believe they're supposed to be able to swivel. However, the joint here is so tight. I mean, you can see it's one of these sort of joints, and it is so tight that I cannot rotate mine, and I really don't want to break it. So, yeah, we'll just leave that. That's the same to the side. This will not rotate either, so I don't know whether it's locked in or it's glued in, but I really don't want to break that, so I'm not going to force it. There's no waist articulation. Can bend in and out up here, but it's hindered by this little piece. Also, the same thing as the arms, you can't rotate the inside of his legs very well because they are really, really stiff. So again, it's down to QC, I believe. I probably got a bad one in the batch, but never mind. Nice ratcheted knees, although this one is a little bit looser than his right leg. So yeah. He's got a lot of nice ratchet joints, but some of them just don't really work. I think he's got a little bit too many, if that's even possible. But yeah, it's just down to QC. You can't rotate the arms, you can't rotate the thighs. It's just, yeah. Now here is another size comparison with the Generations Springer toy, just so you can get an idea of the size difference between the two. You can see Roadbuster is a lot shorter, but he's a bit stockier, but Springer is a lot taller due to just the length of his legs, really. He's got really long legs. I mean, obviously, if you put all the guns on Roadbuster, he's going to look a lot bigger, but yeah, Springer's still taller than him. But that is Generations Roadbuster, an all-round good figure with a few minor issues, the sticker sheet, the lack of articulation, but other than that, this guy's fairly solid, and I do recommend you pick this guy up. You're not going to regret it. So yeah, I do apologise, it's been a while since I've actually done a video. It's been nearly 2 months now, I think, actually. I think my last video was Age of Extinction Lockdown, and that was a long time ago, so yeah, I apologise for that. I recently started working full-time, so I haven't been able to make videos properly. In fact, I'm only just been able to squeeze in making this one today, but I thought it was about time that I got this guy reviewed, because I've had him for nearly 2 weeks now, so yeah. Anyway, hopefully I can get back to making some videos, but if I don't, it's probably because I'm absolutely knackered from work. But yeah, I'll definitely try and get something out in the coming weeks. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys.